I've seen it become kind of a trend on YouTube when these big car YouTubers, they have a lot of vehicles. They do these car tours, you know, vehicle tours, collection tours. I just think they're all just quite boring. They have such a pretentious range of vehicles, you know, pure unobtainium, and to be quite honest, just vehicles in poor taste. So I figured I'd do the exact same thing. I got quite the quality selection of vehicles, and I think it's much more interesting than anything that any, you know, multi-millionaire YouTuber can obtain. So let's go through it. And then also, we're going to be racing every single one of these. Well, we're not going to find out which is the slowest and which is the fastest, because we already know the fastest is the race car and the slowest is the Ranger. But we're going to be having some pretty interesting races. Some of these vehicles, it's a complete toss-up. I have no clue which one's going to win, but we're going to find out today. This is the tow rig. It's a 7.3 diesel with 430,000 miles on it. It feels pretty fast. It's not a fast truck by any means, but it feels pretty quick. So I'm kind of interested to see what it beats today. Right here is a truck you guys don't know about because it's not a very noteworthy truck. It's just kind of a flip. So you guys saw this one being obtained in that video. I got it in a trade and it came with a transmission, and it had a bad transmission, but this runs and it's ready to go now. So I'm excited to put it against its main rival, the white limiter truck. Oh, by the way, this one has 250,000 miles, and so far it's on its confirmed second transmission. And then we got the white limiter truck here. So this one has 140,000 miles on it. We pulled it out of a field. It's a pretty good truck, but it smells bad. Now, full disclaimer, I'm pretty sure every single vehicle here could use some spark plugs, distributor caps, wires, coils, everything, fuel filter, fuel pump, air filter, fuel filter, oil change, radiator flush, tranny flush. What I'm trying to say is these vehicles are not the pinnacle example of their kind. So just because this truck might beat that truck in a race, that doesn't necessarily mean that this generation truck is faster than that generation truck, because I'm pretty sure you would be wrong. Moving on, we have the Ranger. Everybody knows the Ranger. It's got the 2.3 in it, about the equivalent of 2 million miles on this thing, although the clock only has 180,000. But if you see what we put this thing through, you guys would understand. We're trying to blow it up, but it's still running. The Cadillac we got, shout out Eli. Eli has become a certified Florida boy. So we have his car now. Shout out this car. This is the race car. It's just kind of the fastest thing ever in the world. You guys will see a video on that. 145. Then we have the Jeep. The engine and transmission have 140,000 miles. Man, we got a lot of 140,000 mile vehicles, don't we? We're rich. This thing you guys can see plenty of videos on. It's going to become a full-fledged off-roader, rock crawler. But it's got some sweet custom fab work done to it, so if you guys want to see videos on that, check it out. This one right here is Levi's Daily, 180,000 miles on it? Yeah, GMC Jimmy. Might not have this thing for very long, but right now it does still remain his daily. And then my daily, I've had this thing for quite a while now. 97 K1500 with the 350 small block Chevy in it. Has about 190,000 miles on it. So, yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what we're gonna do. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, the second slowest vehicle is gonna be the Jeep, if I had to guess. So I think we're gonna start with the Ranger versus the Jeep, and then winner takes on the Jimmy.
The border to Canada, but that's just what we have to do some street racing. That was lame. I gave him like 3 hits. I just never really got on it, ever. Jimmy versus Jeep. We've had this race in the works for a little bit. I originally thought that the Jeep would be faster than the Jimmy because the Jeep felt fast. This feels kind of fast, that feels kind of slow. If I had to put money on it, I think the Jimmy's faster. No way! That was to 50 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh, that you were in 4? I'm gonna give you the hit. That's insane. What's your money on? Jeep's gonna pop out ahead like crazy, but
Yeah.
I think the truck's gonna reel it in.
Ready?
I think this thing's got it. Honestly, I do. Yeah, I did a massive burnout there, and I still got him. When we were both approaching the speed limit at the top end, I did notice, like, when he was in taller gears, that torque was pulling through. That I was pretty much from the bat way out ahead of him until that point. He started to keep up really well. So maybe if we were speeding in Canada, then perhaps at that moment in time it would be a lot more even of a race. I can warm my tires up. That was a tire warmed up. Wow! Well, that was exactly how I expected it to go, I guess.
Grudge match. My favorite truck and your favorite. Count to 3. My power steering. Remember, guys, this is a drag race, not a reliability contest. Well, those are the conclusions, and bonus competitor.
Apparently Levi's gonna go look at a car right now, so we're just gonna go check that out. If you guys want to see more content with those vehicles, and there's gonna be heck of a lot more vehicles to come, you guys just go ahead and subscribe.
I would. Actually,
I would too. Subscribe, see more content, and yeah, there'll be more to come.